Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of Community. This is season number 3, episode number 10, titled Regional Holiday Music. So I guess you know what this means. I guess we're getting the Christmas episode. Last time on Community, once again, I believe season 3 is continuing hitting these home runs, knocking them out of the ballpark. I think I'm just becoming a broken record, just kind of repeating the same old thing. Of course, I put up a poll on Patreon, not Patreon. I put up a poll on YouTube just to kind of feel what you guys think about season 3 overall, just to think if I'm if I'm along with the norm, so to speak. And apparently the majority of you guys say, yeah, believe the hype. So I'm believing it. We're 10 episodes in, and I've been loving every episode thus far. And I can't wait to see what happens next. I mean, I really love some of these concept episodes. They're very unique, well written. They kind of establish certain revelations of character backstories, like the thing we learned about Shirley in the foosball episode. You know what I mean? And also we got the return of Abed as Batman. And of course, Abed not knowing what Annie really did to the Dark Knight, since she told Batman. She did not tell Abed, because he has quite the fuse, apparently. Yeah, I just want to stop yapping and hop right into this episode. I think we're going to have a great time with this. The Christmas episodes always seem to deliver. And yeah, I think before I do, I just want to remind you guys, if you guys want to see this reaction with me over on Patreon in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. It helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. Let's stop talking. Let's hop into this episode, talk about it immediately afterwards, and just have a good time. It's Community. What else can you ask for? So let's hop into the holiday spirit, even though we're mid-August. But yeah, let's do it. All right, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's do it. Here we go. Love it already. There's the human.
Wow. They found a way to make the human being even creepier.
I think it's festive.
He could be like a slender man snowman. A slender snowman.
The long-lost 1981 Inspector Spacetime Holiday Special. Runtime 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
That sounds terrible. I want to watch it twice.
If we could riff
I'm
it,
spending
sure.
Christmas with my relatives, or rather, I'm spending the day with my relatives while they refuse to acknowledge Christmas.
Andre and I will be spending Christmas giving gifts to the more persuadable of our
What about your kid?
I wouldn't call an unannounced visit from your pastor a gift. And don't bother this year. I'll be at the movies with my booby.
I was looking forward to hanging out with you guys this Christmas. The semester's been so long and dark and angry. I was thinking we could have some lighthearted fun as a family.
Actually, maybe I do.
Christmas carolers. Dean-tacular.
Merry Christmas,
Where's he at?
Greendale. Glee Club here.
Oh.
You that our Christmas pageant is coming. Regionals.
What the hell are regionals?
Pop, pop.
You're awfully quiet, Jeff. Nobody hates Glee Club more than you.
Today I'm just content to sit back and enjoy the show.
Stop!
Oh. Chang is
And
back.
desist.
My soul is dead!
Ooh.
Anyone asks, we were never here.
This is the second Glee Club we've lost in 2 years. We might have to cancel the Christmas pageant. They were this close to regionals.
Oh boy, are they gonna sing? A musical, maybe?
An old friend wants to talk to you. Your favorite Glee Club instructor, the dreamy and boyish Mr. Corey Radisson!
I thought I told you to call me Mr. Rad. When the last Glee Club died in that bus crash, and you were the best gosh darn emergency substitutes I've ever worked with. Oh. If we dig down.
Pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you hurt him. Mr. Rad!
Guess what's
I
happening?
feel like we let Mr. Rad down.
Now, he let himself down when he left the house this morning wearing a sweater vest. Nobody let him corner you until he is out of recruitment mode, or next thing you know, we'll all be caring about Christmas pageants and regionals.
Right.
Oh boy, here we go. I was like, who's gonna fall victim first? I thought it was gonna be Annie.
I thought I'd give her one more tinkle before I took down decorations. No Glee Club means no pageant, means no Christmas. I see a lot of myself in you, Abed. You care about your friends, and you wish they cared more about each other.
Damn, he could read you pretty easily.
Glee! It's like a drug that you use that turns pain into shoes and your shoes into dance!
How's your piano still playing this song?
Glee is the answer when questions are wrong. Glee is the gift that we need.
Glee! Thank you, Mr. Rad.
That was pretty cool.
I'm gonna try to get my friends to be in the Christmas
I'm
party.
not too big into musicals, but I do love it when we get the
Thank
occasional
you, Abed.
musical in a show. Because it's very creative, and so far I'm really digging it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude, what's up with this guy?
Merry Christmas, Troy.
Hey, the sandwich is changing locations in his hands.
Abed, you know I'd do anything you did, but I'm a Jehovah's Witness. We're not supposed to celebrate Christmas.
What if you were a Jehovah's Witness that was merely pretending to be into Christmas, gathering clues and blending in to take down the holidays from within?
Let me find out. Troy got a set of pipes on him.
Cover past enemy lines, making everybody think I'm on the Christmas side. All the TV specials that I never could.
Let me find out.
Like James Bond would, and when the big night comes, it's time to set the bait.
Oh,
Milk, hot
shit.
cookies, decorative plates, 'cause I am Jehovah's most secret witness. So I might have to dedicate my life to Christmas and act just like I love it till the day I die.
There has to be behind the scenes for this. I need to see the behind the scenes for this.
We have to save Christmas to save our friends. We have to save Christmas to save our friends.
Get it,
Hey, guys.
man. That was awesome.
Wait.
Oh, I can't wait to
Never let
see
me rap
Annie
with
sing.
you.
Well, we're gonna need all hands on deck if we're gonna go to region.
Let me find out what Annie can do.
Cool. Maybe it's nothing.
Yeah, if nothing was a sweater vest and seems aggressively asexual.
Y'all about to be bit by the song bug.
Where's our table?
Who's that guy? You guys all see him too, right?
It's not your pills this time.
Look, guys, I hear your negativity, but also, can I counter with this?
They have sweater vests. That's so funny.
Glee literally means glee.
Oh.
Glee Club doesn't make us bullies, and implying that is reverse bullying.
You, Pierce? Your generation invented music.
I don't know about invented. Perfected, maybe.
Yeah.
Wasn't Santa Claus himself part of Pierce's peer group?
I believe so.
Santa Claus was born in 1945. He had a boogie-woogie Coca-Cola army child. And when the commies gave the polio to Doris Day, Santa helped the Beatles chase McCarthy away.
Is he really singing? He's got a good set of pipes on him.
Twin Peaks! Baby Boomer Santa, thank you for MTV. Ah! You're welcome. You're welcome for everything in the world. You're welcome. You're welcome for all that I bring.
Pierce in a sweater vest. You gonna be like Mr. Rogers.
Pierce is on board.
That's great! For the Christmas Queen, I'm hoping we can get Shirley or Annie. They both have really strong voices.
So
natural
cool.
Vibrato.
There's a leaf on Britta's head.
She's playing a tree,
D-
and it's gonna be so fun!
Mr. Radisson, who authorized you to rearrange our study room, and who do you think you are anyway?
Annie, you've been cornered. Damn. In any other situation, that'd be a horrifying situation if you're a girl.
Jeff, I think I know what Mr. Radisson
Here it
There's something you have
comes.
to see. This is
Let
just
me
one of the
fucking
many casting
find
changes I'll be
out.
doing during-
Annie, you? This is beneath you. You are an intelligent woman. Also, you're Jewish.
I guess I have a lot to learn about holiday tradition.
Teach me how to understand Christmas. Show me how to open a box.
Is this a bit?
Are snowmen cold or hot? Won't you be my daddy? I'm a silly Christmas baby. 'Cause I forgot.
Annie.
Wayne Hoodie, understand the
Okay.
you smarty, me dumb, help witty, have fun.
Now it just got weird.
Look, eventually you hit a point of diminishing returns on the sexiness.
Yeah. Started out great though.
We asked our public school to give the answer.
not gonna tell you.
But they can only teach us not to pray.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Jesus Christ!
She was like teleported over there. Shirley has an amazing voice, though.
Oh, Jeff, thank God!
Oh, it's too late. It's too late.
Don't let my
Jeff is still so cool, he doesn't even button the
Please,
top
everyone.
one.
For a while there, I thought we were gonna end the semester on a really dark note. I'm glad we're singing and dancing together instead.
In this semester, is this like the mid-season finale or something?
You win regionals, then it's straight on to sectionals. And then a week later is semis, then semi-regionals, then regional semis, then national lower zone semis.
Alright, calm down, bro.
But I kinda thought this was, just for Christmas.
Yeah.
No. This is forever.
Oh, okay, so it's
This is
time to
what we
sabotage. Who's gonna sabotage? Chang?
Britta, I just talked to Corey, and he needs you to be the Mouse King instead of me.
Me? Where are the lyrics?
They're in your heart, Britta.
What?
Right.
Maybe this will be good? I spoke to...
Christmas time for me.
Get it, yeah.
Christmas time for a treat.
Mm.
She's ruining it.
Me so Christmas, me so mad.
You are the worst. Hey!
You do not get to call Britta the worst.
We do.
Why don't we let Britta sing her awkward song?
Sure.
No. I'm not saying I killed the last Glee club. Look, Kings of Leon.
Someone grab him? Chang? Security? Hello?
This is all my fault for insisting we do the pageant. Sorry. Merry Christmas. I guess I'll just see you guys after the holidays.
That's so sad. 2.5 hours of this.
A hologram. Let's activate it and view the performance.
This is terrible.
Oh, it's like, buttered noodles. Christmas carolers. See, I love these moments of the show.
We decided we wanted to spend the holiday together.
Yes.
Crap. Look how terrible this Christmas special is.
Can we get more scenes of Annie in the Santa outfit? For science? Pierce doesn't give a fuck, look. It says as Leonard. Was Leonard here? Or is he one of these guys? There he is. Oh god. Guys, you know what? That episode just flew right by. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be over as soon as it was. When I looked up on my recording, I was like, oh my god, we're about to be over. But I kind of thought we were like maybe halfway through the episode. This episode flew by. It's probably the fastest I've ever like watched an episode, or like it felt like it. Because this was good. I don't know what the consensus is on musicals and, shows like this, or I guess in general, but I love it when shows do it because it shows them range. It shows the actors range and what they can do. Not necessarily in terms of the singing, but just in terms of, a different type of directing. Like it's different to direct a TV show or a movie versus a stage play or a musical. You know what I mean? So I thought, and of course, with all the actors were using their real voices to sing, I give them 2 thumbs up. Everyone had vocals, they had pipes. Obviously, I'm no, voice instructor, no professional that can critique them, but I thought they all did their part. Shirley obviously has probably the best voice of the group. And I just want to briefly touch on this, just because I know people are, especially the Annie fans, they probably want to know my thoughts. That Annie scene with her in the Santa suit was probably the best thing ever put on TV. But then it got weird, and then I wasn't feeling it. But it started out fucking awesome. At first I was like, ooh, this is kind of dirty. I don't know if I should be watching this. because I'm like, especially on camera, I was like, oh, it's kind of weird. It's like Annie's definitely trying to get a reaction out of Jeff, but not necessarily in that way. But just the things she was saying was just, innocently sexual, more or less. And just the fact that she was singing and the things she was doing, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is like a Christmas gift for me, and I guess for every other Annie fan out there. But I was like, what a performance! That was as creepy as it got towards like as it kept going. I mean, I wasn't feeling the second half of it, but her performance nonetheless, it was awesome, man. I think everybody delivered in this episode. I didn't know what to expect, and I don't watch Glee. I never was like I don't really seek out musicals, but whenever I do like sit down, like make it a mission to sit down and watch one, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I've seen Grease. I think the recent musical I've seen, like movie wise, is probably La La Land, which I also enjoyed. I mean, I'm sure I've missed out on a lot of great musicals, but it's just a genre that's just not for me. I mean, but if there's something that just genuinely interests me, I might sit down and give it a watch. But when I'm watching like a comedy like this, and then all of a sudden you just spring a musical on us, that's awesome. Especially when they did it on Buffy. Like that episode was awesome. And anytime they really do this, like switch up the genres and they just kind of like pull our characters out of their comfort zones, especially like literally, like in storyline or in the wrestling terms, in kayfabe, these characters are outside of their comfort zones. They don't want to be involved with this story, with this singing. They don't want to be involved with this Glee club. You know what I mean? But then all of a sudden they're bitten by the song bug, and one by one they're slowly transformed into the sweater vest, smiling like, you know what I mean? And then it spreads and spreads, almost like a zombie outbreak, but with song. You know what I'm saying? So I love this episode, especially when we got that little bit of development with was it Mr. Radisson, the instructor here, when we find out that he was the one that just kind of like took it too far and admitted in front of everybody that he was in charge, or he was the one responsible for murdering the first Glee club by cutting the brake lines of the bus. And then he basically did like one of your usual cartoon villain lines where he's like, look over there. And then he just like runs off stage. I'm just like, where's Chang at? Where's security at? What's going on here, man? Where was Chang at? Did they give him the day off for the holiday? I mean, I don't know what's going on here, man. But I definitely loved the bit at the end where you just kind of got to see the other characters, which I kind of wish they were kind of more involved with the main story. Like Dean, I was like, as soon as we started introducing the goofy aspect of the Christmas episode, I was like, all right, when's the Dean gonna get involved? I'm like, Dean Dong or Dean Tacular. Like, I was ready for it. But then he was like kind of like the background characters, which is fine. Because, the show is revolved around our main study group and everybody else is just kind of minor characters. But it just feels like an episode like this, I kind of wanted everybody to be involved somehow. But nonetheless, this episode was great. Like 10 out of 10. I don't remember what the last episode I gave of perfect 10 out of 10 in this season was. Just because the season has been like 2 thumbs up almost all the way through. I know some people will probably have different opinions than me. I mean, that's probably a given at this point. So if you have a different opinion than me, let me know. What's your favorite season in the comments down below? I mean, is this one of your favorite episodes? Like, if we were to go back, if this was taking place in the future, when I finish the series, was this episode something that you would put in your top 10, top 20, top 5? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I know someone said I'm like almost halfway through the series itself, but so far this is one of those episodes that will always stand out to me, and I'll always remember just because it is that musical episode, and just for that, and it was done successfully, and it just flew by, and everyone just like gave it their all. Perfect episode. I mean, no doubt. I feel like every Christmas episode like sets the bar higher. I know some people were kind of indifferent on last season's Christmas episode, the claymation one, or the stop motion one. You were saying it was like, oh, it's okay, it's all right, which I can kind of get that. But for me personally, I love Abed as a character, so anytime we kind of like have him as the heart and soul of the show, especially of the particular narrative, that slice of the narrative for that part of the season. I love it. It's because I feel like Ovid is the most, selfless and honest and just kind of like a very sympathetic character. And I love him. I love him for that. He's the unsung hero. He does everything, for the benefit of anybody else, his friends, and I just love that. So personally, I would say this tops season 2, which I think barely tops season 1. I have to remember exactly what season 1 was about. I just remember a big fight breaking out and thinking that was the fucking awesome. So yeah, this episode was great, guys. I mean, I don't know if anybody was like mentioning it in the comments or like, oh, I can't wait till you get to whatever episode. I'm glad you guys didn't spoil that. I'm glad you guys didn't say, I can't wait till you get to the musical episode, because that would have been a bummer. I'm like, oh man, there's a musical episode coming up. I mean, I could have probably guessed it, but I'm just saying, it's nice to not know things going into this. That's why I like doing blind reactions. So I don't really want anybody's opinions or just anything just slip out of their fingers, like on because you can type anything on the internet just without even noticing. Like I might do it sometimes. Like, oh man, later on down the line, there goes. I might say later on down the line something, something, something. Then that implies that something between now and then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, don't spoil things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that anyone's in particular, but I'm just saying I love blind reactions, and I want to thank you guys for not saying there was a musical episode coming up, because this actually made it that much more special, and I enjoyed it that much more. So thank you once again, and I think I'm just gonna end it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, and you guys want to watch this video with me in this entirety right now, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. And of course, share it with your friends. It helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, I'm going to get out of here. And I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of Community Season 3. What else can they do? Because this season is like knocking it out of the ballpark. I know you guys are probably tired of me saying that, but I'm believing the hype. All right, guys. Adios.